did you do? I always blame Mike for all of this stuff. Yeah, we're going on live right now. In case you're wondering, Mike.
Is that what's going on?
Yep.
Okay.
I just put my phone on mute just to make sure that I didn't, have an accident or some sort. Oh, look, ringtone on full. Don't want that. I'm gonna turn that off. So how's your week going, Mike? What's going on? What you doing, man? How's it been? I feel like I haven't seen you in actually I've seen you fairly recently.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I saw you 2 days ago.
Correct.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anywho, what's new, man?
Yeah, it's obviously the holiday season, so that's in full swing, so that's fun. Getting off work early today.
Yeah.
Go golf.
Half day. Ain't nothing wrong with a half day. Cheers to your boss.
Mm-hmm.
Is your boss a good boss? Pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Fair guy.
Yeah.
Dude or a chick?
Dude.
Older? Younger?
Older.
Older?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, man, who knows? Maybe he's like a crazy entrepreneur, right? I don't know.
There's always that possibility.
There is that possibility. Yeah. Okay, cool. Hey, cheers to that guy at Mike's work, wherever that may be. So why didn't we have the podcast on Sunday? What happened, Mike? What happened this weekend? Tell the people.
I was doing the hunting thing.
You were hunting.
Yeah.
Tell us about the hunting thing. Tell us about the whole thing. Tell us about all the cool shit you fucking hunted and killed and skinned and mounted in your house. All of it. Tell us about all of it.
There's actually none of that.
So would you call this a successful hunting trip? Or?
Yeah, I got there a little bit late, per se, because the people that were going were bow hunters. So bow hunting the season starts a little bit earlier in Indiana. So they did it for about a week. Somebody got a deer, my brother-in-law. And then I got there.
So did they get a boy or a girl? Because there's a difference. A buck.
Yes.
Like
you can actually shoot does in Indiana, which I don't know if that's the rule in Ohio.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about hunting. I know nothing about, literally less than you think I know about hunting. Which I assume you think I know nothing about hunting. Less than that. I know less than that.
Okay.
Anyway, but yeah, so no successful, but we didn't catch anything.
Me personally, no. No.
All right. Well,
other people on a hunting trip did.
Well, I mean, sounds like you had fun. Kind of, right? You did. Okay, we're good then.
It was my first time doing it, so I couldn't expect too much.
Was it guns or bows?
Well, that was the thing. So I got there just in time, just after the gun season started. So Saturday was the first gun season.
So you guys use guns?
They were using bows. I got there late in the trip and used a gun.
Everyone else is going fucking commando, rugged hunter style.
I only hunted one day. Whereas they hunted.
Wait, it was multiple days?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh. Did you guys camp?
No, there was a hunting lodge.
Okay. Right. Yeah. You told me. Okay. I don't know. All right. Enough about the hunting stuff. I don't know. I just wanted to get that out there. Anyway, this weekend we had not a lot of fights. One card really. It was an international card. It was one of those cards in another country where everyone's like, shit's not going to go on. God damn, a lot of shit went on. UFC in Argentina. Latin American star. Ponzinibbio showing up. Tell Magni what time it is. Damn, it was a good fucking card. Now, I've been tooting this guy's horn for how long now? You know this. I've been tooting his horn. Santiago Ponzinibbio's.
Well, he's been in the UFC for a while.
Yeah, and I've been since day one. I said, bro, listen to me.
I don't know about day one.
Maybe day two. Okay, maybe day two. But I told y'all, I said, watch out. He speaks 3 fucking languages.
He definitely doesn't speak English well.
Bro, he speaks English well enough, all right? Think about it. He speaks English better than Junior Dos Santos, the heavyweight champion of the world, spoke at one point. He did just fine. Did he need a translator? He did not. But it was a fantastic card, I thought. There was a lot of finishes.
I was going to say, it's kind of when you watch the fights after they occur, not live. When you watch them on certain sites. It's kind of hard to, piece together.
On certain sites.
Excuse me. It's kind of hard to piece together.
Yeah.
How the event went. Some of the fights are good. Some of them weren't the best, but, it's kind of hard to judge the whole event.
Dude, I saw it. So once the prelims on Fox Sports 1 started, I saw the whole thing straight. It was pretty fucking good, man.
Okay.
Yeah, and here's the thing. It wasn't just a good event overall, like to where the fights were good. The crowd was good. You and I both know crowds, they do something extra to the fights, I feel like. It makes everything kind of like feel like it's bigger than it is.
Well, they also, a lot of times they have like the fight in, I'm thinking of some European country. Let's say Germany. Like, it's a prominent country, but at the same time, like, they might have two, like, they might have, like, a Dennis Seaver fighting.
A Dennis Seaver.
And then that's it.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, Argentina, I'm surprised they have.
Why Dennis Seaver? Why couldn't you like Nick Hine? A guy that's, like, legitimately something now.
Okay, so they have Nick Hine and Dennis Seaver on the main card, and that's about it, so.
Oh, fuck. Yeah.
But, like, I was thinking of Poland, but Poland's got a lot of good fighters.
Yeah, Poland.
Moving on.
It was good, man.
With, like, Argentina, what I was going to say was they had
Ponzinibbio.
They had that dude that the fight of the night.
Yeah. First fight on the Fox Sports 1 card. Laureno Starapoli.
Mm-hmm.
Thank
you for these.
Yeah, and then they also had my cousin's rival Guido Canetti.
Yes.
Guido.
My cousin's that was the thing they had. Well, they didn't do it with the Guido fight, but they had a lot of times they had the Argentina guy versus the Brazilian, and I think like in the crowd, like there's probably a good mix of Brazilians.
Yeah, there was actually. It was an interesting crowd just because it was obviously Latin America, but it was a lot of different people from different places that traveled to Argentina to watch the fights.
Yeah.
And there was obviously a lot of former German Nazis there as well. You could see a lot of light-skinned, blue-eyed people there around the crowd sprinkled in there. But it was overall, it was I thought a great card. Right when I started, I turned it on right when Starapoli versus Hector Aldana started. Holy shit!
It was a throwdown.
It was a throwdown for sure. It was a scrap. I've seen Hector Aldana fight before. He likes the stand-up. He's Mexican, right? Mm-hmm. He's like one of those like Mexican-style fighters that throws down and just doesn't give two shits and has a chin for days. But Laureno Starapoli, dude, this kid debuted in the UFC. I think he's like, what is he, 10-1? Mm-hmm. 10-1 or something like that. He's pretty young in his career. But he went in there and he looked crisp. The stand-up was good. No chance of seeing any ground game at all from either of these two fucking guys because they had no interest in that. But, dude, his stand-up was pretty fucking good. It was really good. I liked the fight. Granted, it's against another guy that's a newish comer, kind of newcomer-ish, mostly Latin America type fighter guy to the UFC, so you really can't tell how far Laureno's going to go. But, man, it was well-deserved 50 Gs for both of those guys. Did you happen to watch that fight? I know you said you saw it pieced together. That was a good one.
I mean, like, the fights in general, like I saw a fight here and a fight there. As a whole, it's hard to judge the fight, the event.
Didn't see it as a linear.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
But here, moving a little bit forward, the Pantoja, that was a good finish. But what I was impressed with was Tractor Trailer Prazeres. That's what he just steamed. Well, he was thick at 155, and now he's just
thick.
Now he's just super short and welterweight.
I imagine he has the hardest time buying clothes. Like just in general, like he's fucking 5'2", weighs in at 170, but actually probably weighs closer to about 250. Motherfucker, I cannot understand where he buys clothes. He has to have everything custom made. It's 100%, either that or he likes wearing like baby style fucking super tight clothes. He's 5'5". Yeah. That's fucking dumb. That's so dumb.
What if he's a cop too, and he came up to your window in Brazil?
Dude, that'd be trouble.
Yeah.
You know, he'd fucking knock as his fucking biceps are tearing through the fucking button-up shirt. That's what they wear over there.
He would look like, like the Halloween costume joke every day to work because he just looks like bulging out of his...
It's fucking stupid. Dude, he looked good. He dropped his guy. I want to say he dropped him with a straight right or an overhand right, floored him, and then with the whole scramble ensued. And then he dives for the guillotine. He grabbed a hold of that neck. He dove in, and he rolled, or his opponent rolled forward. And you could just see that everything was just like super cinched in. His hips were in there. And he could barely get his legs around his opponent's waist because he was so fucking short and stocky. But he was crunched up like a fucking ball.
Yeah.
God damn. And he's dropping back down to 155.
Is he?
That's what he said. He said he wants to go back down to 155. Which I don't understand. When you're having that much success It's not as if like he's been fucking killing everyone, but he's had a good amount of success. Let's look at his record real quick. Let me pull it up. He dropped down to 50 or 70, or went up to 170 back in the start of this year.
He's got like one loss in the UFC.
He's got one loss against guess. Guess who?
I know who it is. Shit.
Good fighter.
He beat Gilbert Burns, right?
He beat a lot of people, guy. He beat a lot of
fucking
people.
I know who he lost.
Kevin Lee.
Kevin Lee.
So he's got his first loss ever. It's gonna get Paulo Thiago. I don't know if you remember that ex SWAT team, Brazilian SWAT team member. You remember him who knocked out Josh Koscheck? He lost to him, right? Then he loses to Kevin Lee 3 fights after that. And then he goes on a fucking tear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 fucking wins straight.
He's beat Tuzmanov. I mean, he's got some good. I mean, Gilbert Burns is good.
Marbek Taisimov, fucking legit win. Gilbert Burns, legit win. Josh Berkman, not bad win. Not a bad win.
Yeah.
Desmond Green, Zach Cummings is fucking tough.
Yeah.
Dude, that's a solid fucking record. He's ranked in the UFC too. I want to see he's like at 170. He's like top 15.
No, really?
I think so, man. Let's pull it up real quick. I know he's ranked somewhere. Let's see. Lightweight, maybe?
No, I don't see him.
You're right. He's not on it.
You gotta put him in front of your boy Gunnar Nelson, who hasn't fought in forever.
Bro, fucking chill. He's making his comeback, all right? Relax. Okay. But he did look good. Prezeres looked pretty. I swear to God, I thought he was ranked somewhere. Guess I must have made that up. Anyway, it don't matter. He looked fucking good. I was pretty impressed with his performance overall. He looked thick as fuck, thick as ever, but amazing shit. Do you want to touch on the other 2 fights we skipped on? I will say this: Ulka Sasaki. You know Ulka Sasaki, the super skinny 25 Japanese guy. His hair was out of control and his eyebrows were... He looked straight up like a fucking anime character. Excuse my racism. But he fucking looked straight out of an anime. It was... He had the fucking... The fro with the frosted tips and his eyebrows were fucking trimmed perfectly to where they were like angry like anime characters. It was absurd. I've never fucking seen that in my entire life. I loved every second of it and I was very sad when he lost. He actually came out ready to fucking murder someone. I don't know if you saw that fight. He went in there fucking attacking right off the bat.
Well, he was put in a triangle pretty quickly, and then... He
got out, and then he ended up giving up his back somehow and got choked. But I don't know if you remember this, but Pantoja, we talked about him last time he fought, about this guy being a potential threat in the division with his finishing ability, right? Didn't we talk about him? Was it this guy or no? Man, I can't remember.
I think... It's flyweight, so...
Dude, I remember we fucking sat down and talked about him for a bit. I don't know. I'm going to have to look it up. Maybe I may be wrong. But I doubt it because I'm never fucking wrong. Let's keep going. Your girl. I mean, this is your girl because I'm still like teetering, especially after she missed weight. But your girl, Cynthia Calvillo, looked pretty good out there.
Yeah.
I mean, like, she kind of ate a couple shots on the feet.
That's not where she does her best work.
I thought she might have. I thought Paulina might have had her number for a second, and then did she get a takedown or was it a scramble? I can't remember exactly how
she caught a kick.
Is that what it was? Yeah. Caught a kick, and then from there on out, man, it was just dominance on top. Cynthia Calvillo is Juliana Pena 2.0, right? I feel like it. A little bit better on the ground.
I say Tatiana Suarez is more of Juliana Pena.
You think so?
Yeah.
I don't know. Cynthia Calvillo is pretty
she's a good wrestler, but she's not like a bully. Like, she's not a physical bully. But Pena's like a physical bully.
But she's dominant. Cynthia Calvillo is dominant. Like, when I was watching, and quick reference over to the MMA Hour, Luke Thomas with the MMA Monday Morning Analyst. God damn, he did a good breakdown. Jiu-jitsu-wise, he broke it down perfectly. Talking about her side control, the way she pressures in, the way she controls the position and traps the near side arm that always, when I'm coaching, I always tell you about hiding the knee or elbow. Dude, he was talking about how she controls that, and just her overall dominance on the mat was fucking impressive. And then the way she snatched at that rear naked choke, she's got like a wrestler's type ride where she's controlling the far side wrist, hand around the waist, and just pounding her. Cynthia Calvillo, or excuse me, Paulina Botelho goes to defend, slips the arm in real quick, snatches the choke, jumps over the far side and rolls through. In the middle of the roll, Paulina's already tapping. Mm-hmm. It was pretty. I was impressed. Like, that was pretty good. But I don't know if it was more Cynthia Calvillo or Paulina Botelho's lack of jiu-jitsu. What do you think it was? Combination of both? More so Cynthia, or was it Paulina being a fucking white belt?
If you look at Cynthia, excuse me, Cynthia's ranked kind of high, like 13th, UFC?
13th?
13th. And Paulina, well, shit, she's not even ranked.
No.
So, yeah, I think Cynthia's top 10. I think she's even... I think she give...
Alexa Grasso?
I'd say she'd give Michelle Watterson trouble.
Really? Well, didn't she call her out too?
I didn't know that.
I'm pretty sure she called her out, saying that that's the fight that she wants after this one.
Yeah, I can see her because I thought she'd beat Carla Esparza. She obviously lost to her Esparza. I think she could have. I think she could beat Felice. Yeah, I mean,
maybe.
I think she's that good of a fighter that it's not that. Botelho's jiu-jitsu's that bad. I think Calvillo's that good.
Yeah. Calvillo, listen, I talk a little trash every now and then because I feel like just because Mike likes someone, I have to. Like, it's almost...
I like her.
Bro, you've been on her nuts since day one.
Well, it's just that, like, when I was in Sacramento, I saw her in, like, a little shitty car, and I was like, oh,
in a little fucking shitty car. Like,
and it's like, it just kind of fit. She kind of had this weird, like, kind of... I don't want to put her, like, her personality. It's kind of...
Trashy pothead.
That's it.
Come on.
Yeah, that's
exactly what everyone fucking
like
already thinks.
Like her car, like it just matched her whole personality.
Did she have like a Grateful Dead sticker, some shitty ass 420 sticker, a Coexist sticker probably on there, maybe like a Bernie Sanders sticker, bumper sticker on there for sure. It said "Feel the Burn," BERN.
I did not see the bumper sticker situation, but
oh my god.
Not doubting it. Yeah.
Listen, she looked good out there. The problem that I have is she missed weight. 118.5, I think it was. Bro, that's a lot. I don't know about you, but, like, that's sketchy. And listen, I get it. Like, you know, females are saying, like, well, it's this time of month, and I don't know, I got to control it, and this and that. Man, you know when it's going to happen. You got to anticipate for it.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking make adjustments then. If you know it's going to be a hard cut, diet down 2 pounds lighter. I don't fucking care. Like, just it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. I don't
give a fuck.
No, I don't. I don't understand. I don't think that's a fucking. How do you expect it to be treated equally as everyone else in the sport, where it's like predominantly male dominant, right?
Mm-hmm.
We can say that safely. Predominantly male dominant with a male fan base, and you want to be treated seriously and taken seriously, and when compared to the men, if you want to be treated special when it comes to certain things. A little bit of hypocrisy right there, don't you think? A little critical, don't you think? Mike doesn't even want to touch it. I don't give a fuck.
We've had this conversation
a million times.
I think we had it in the last podcast.
A million times, and I'm going to stand by it every fucking time. I don't think it's a viable excuse. It does not matter to me. Also, she said she wasn't dying on the scale. I don't know if you saw that interview that she did, but she said she wasn't dying.
She didn't look good. I mean,
she looked terrible, but she says
dying might not be the adjective, but
because people were saying that she was stumbling around. But she was saying that the people that were holding up the curtain thing weren't tall enough, and she was worried about her titties being flashed. So when they told her raise her arms, it looked like she like stuttered, or not stuttered, but like kind of tripped up a little bit, and she was going to pass out. But she says it was her trying to cover her boobs because they weren't holding up the rack.
See, when you sent me the video, I thought she was going to like fall and like hit her head.
I thought she was going to die.
But like she didn't fall. Like I don't see like these little shakes and movements. Like if she didn't fall, like
yeah, I mean she made it to the fight.
People have fallen and hit their head before, so there's been worse.
Yeah. Well, listen, she made it to the fight and she won. She just needs to make weight now, especially if she's calling people out that are that much higher than her in the rankings. She has to fucking make some weight. She has to make weight. Anyway, she looked good. I think the matchup that she called out was perfect. On to my cousin Marlon Vera versus Guido Canetti. Good fucking fight. It was a good fight. First round, Canetti looked like he was going to, put a little bit of a beating on Marlon Vera. Not terrible, but I thought he landed some good shots, and he looked good overall. And then fucking Marlon Vera comes out second round. Tie clinch, knee down the middle, rocks him, hits him again, takes the back. There's this fucking awesome picture online, and I'm really I'm bummed out I didn't end up getting it so I could put it up on the video. But there's this awesome picture of him taking the back, and Guido Canetti just spit, just like angry red blood, and then just spit coming right out of the fucking mouth. Beautiful fucking shot. And I liked the post fight with Marlon Vera too. I feel like he's got not a big name, but enough of a name to where he could start making like announcements. Fucking put UFC in Ecuador. Let's take it to Ecuador, and like the people are starting to get behind him. Like there was a big pop for him, and like for someone that's 11-2, pretty impressive. I'm not just saying this because his last name is Vera, but I think it's true. What do you think about the performance and his overall
I've always
demeanor?
been impressed with him, like since his fight with Lineker.
Yeah,
I think he was thrown into the UFC on that fight. He's looked good. I'm not the
he's got
the person to call it the next Latin America star like you do. Like,
he's 10 fights in the UFC, 6-4.
10 fights in the you kidding me? I thought
10
Lineker
fights.
was his first
1,
fight.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Really?
9, 10 fights. Came back, or he started with Bruno Leandro Lobato in 2013. 5 years in the UFC. Holy shit. Loses that one. Wins his second fight. Loses to Marco Beltran. Beats Roman Salazar. Loses to Davey Grant. Beat Ning Guangyu. Beats Brad Pickett. That was the big one that broke him out because that was Brad Pickett's.
He beat Brian Kelleher, which is good.
Brian Kelleher, yeah. And then loses to Lineker in that decision where everyone thought he was going to get knocked out. And loses to Douglas Silva de Andrade. But then after that, he's got 2 finishes right after that. I mean, like the way he wins too. Submission, TKO, submission, TKO, submission. It's pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. I like the kid. Aside from the last name, all the jokes aside, he's impressive. I like his ground game is good. And his stand-up is looking better every time out. Who does he fight next? I don't know. I feel like he's too far down in the rankings to even match anything up for him.
Bantamweight's tough.
It's definitely tough. Guido Canetti though, I don't want to say they need to cut him, but like, what's his record? What's he like in the UFC? I think it's been like under 500, right? Do they strictly use him for?
Well, I was gonna say he was used for this card, so they might get rid of him after this.
He's alternating wins and losses since his debut in 2014. Loss, win, loss, win, loss. And it's Henry Bionis loss, Hugo Viana win. Kyung Ho Kang loss, Diego Rivas win. Marlon Vera loss. So it's back and forth, and the names are, when he loses, it's he's lost by submission every time. Every single one of his losses is submission.
Yeah.
Wow. That's crazy. I don't know what to do with that guy. It is what it is. Maybe they'll put him in another like fucking Brazil card or some shit.
I mean, moving on.
Yep.
I'm not really all that excited to talk about Cesar Ferreira.
Yeah, man. What a wash. Talk about a fucking not a wash out.
Well, that's the thing. Like he wins, and then he has these weird losses. Then he beats people you expect him not to beat, and then like
he's up and down. But he was supposed to be a big deal.
Yeah.
Like he came out of the Ultimate Fighter in Brazil as Vitor's guy. Like this is my guy. This is the guy that's gonna fucking make.
He kind of reminds me of. Although they have different fighting styles. But
Eric
like
Silva.
Wait, that's the obvious one, but I'm gonna go a different ethnicity and a little bit different fighting style. How about CB Dalloway? CB Dalloway.
There was never the hype.
CB Dalloway, he won the Ultimate Fighter, didn't he?
Did he?
Either first or second place.
Oh well, he lost to CB Dalloway, so let's take a look at this.
Yeah,
Wikipedia
that's what I'm saying
link.
though. Like he kind of just had a middling career.
Oh man, Dalloway appeared at the 7th season of Ultimate Fighter. Did he win it? I don't think he won it. Oh yeah, you're right. He was supposed to fight Jesse Taylor. Jesse Taylor ended up getting pulled out.
Mm-hmm.
Dalloway turned final.
So yeah, Eric Silva's obviously the obvious comparison, but
yeah. Well, I don't know. Yeah, he was supposed to be a big
been
deal.
around, like
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 fights in the UFC. 14 fucking fights. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 losses. That's not a bad year. I thought it was a lot worse than that. I'm not going to lie. I thought it was going to be a lot worse than that.
If you look, he's got great wins. But look at, he's lost. Okay. He's beat Thiago Santos.
Good win.
Sergio Moraes.
That's a good win. Andrew Craig's the
Anthony
Scottish
Smith.
guy.
Nate Marquardt. Like, the Bang Bus. Like, but then he loses to CB Holloway and Sam Alvey.
Elias Teodoro. That's... Listen, I don't care what you say. He's a moderately good-looking guy.
He's ranked.
But he's not that good.
He's ranked.
I don't know how Elias Teodoro wins. He's like
throws flippy kicks.
He's very average everywhere. Like, not a great wrestler.
That's the thing. He's a point fighter.
I don't know how he fucking wins. I don't know how he wins.
He
does he have a chin? I think he's got a chin.
No, he kind of dances around. He throws kicks from the outside, and he wins by points. You've never seen him fight before?
I've seen him fight, but I always fall asleep.
Isn't that what he does?
Let's take a look at this one. Decision. Oh, there's a couple TKOs here. TKO retirement. Oh, wow. You got a TKO retirement. You very rare TKO retirement. I don't know.
So, like, yeah, if you look at Cesar's record, he's beat so many good people, but also just lost to some weird ones.
He's not going anywhere though. He's gonna be around for a bit. Like, he's got enough of a name because of the Vitor connection in Brazil to where they're gonna put him in a lot of Brazil cards. He's not losing a crazy amount of fights.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure they're not paying him a crazy amount of money. I think he's gonna stick around for a long time. Ian Heinich, on the other hand, that dude, fucking drug dealer, convict, sent over to Europe, trapped or fucking imprisoned in Europe. That guy's got a fucking movie fucking waiting to be written about him.
Mm-hmm.
Goes out there, fucking jacked too.
Yeah.
Can we talk about how jacked this motherfucker was on late replacement? Typically when you come in like on a week's notice, you look fat. You look like a baby seal. You look like a fucking super soft, super slick baby seal. No, this motherfucker jacked as shit. Looking
he's
like
5'11", fighting 185.
It was dumb. It was dumb. And he looked pretty good. Takedowns, striking. Apparently he was like a state champion high school wrestler. His striking looked pretty good. I was pretty impressed. I remember watching him in the Dana White Contender Series, and he won by finish there, and I was like, oh, damn, this guy's going to be good. But this is his first fight in there. Dude, good fucking debut. Talk about a good debut. I was all about it. Speaking of debuts.
Well, speaking of people I saw in the Dana White Contender Series. Yeah.
Speaking of both of those things.
Yeah.
Johnny fucking Walker. Damn. Khalil Roundtree, he got fucking murked.
Yeah.
Like, there's no way of putting it. And it sucks, too, coming off of that big knockout against Gokhan Sakya. Decorated world-class kickboxer, knocks him out. Then he gets fucking slept himself via standing elbow, a minute and 57 in. Now, here's the crazy part. We were coming down here and we were talking about it, and Mike brings up Johnny Walker. He's like, oh, Johnny Walker, blah, blah, blah. I was about to train on my stock until I saw this, and he shows me this video of Johnny Walker's fight in Jungle Fights. Did you see how long ago that was?
That was actually a while ago, yeah.
It was a while ago. But regardless.
Yeah. It was early in his career.
Motherfucker got knocked out 3 times in one fight. Bad. The referee wanted him to die.
No. You didn't specify. In 20 seconds.
Yes.
He gets knocked out 4 times.
Big difference than in 3 rounds. You're right.
Yeah.
In 20 seconds, he gets knocked out 3 times. It was terrible.
Let me little backstory. So, like, when I first saw Johnny Walker fight Roundtree,
yep.
I'm like, Jesus Christ. I love me some Tyson Pedro. But move over Tyson Pedro. Here comes Johnny fucking Walker, right?
Cool name, too.
Yeah.
Fucking sweet.
Everything. And then, like...
Brazilian with this name, too, might I add.
And then his post-fight thing where he wants to be in the UFC game. He's begging to be in the UFC game. So I'm, like, all about him. But then I see this video of him fighting. And it's... You saw what he did. He kind of ran in the first 5 seconds, just ran in there and kind of threw a they say like a blank kick. What do you call that? A no lead kick. What terminology I'm thinking?
You're losing me.
A kick without a
no setup.
With no, like a no setup. Yeah. A kick with, like, it was a flying knee with no setup.
Yeah.
And he just ran into a punch. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's got some mental lapses, it seems like. But he's got all of the fucking ability with being 6'6".
I want to say, too, like, in that video you showed me, he looked kind of soft, too. Like, it looked like he had not filled himself in. If you get what I'm saying.
Yes.
You know?
Which is the other thing.
New to the MMA game, if you get what I'm saying. Yeah, he looked a little small. And obviously young in his career. Mm-hmm. So we'll give him a pass. I think there's things to like about him. Do we know anything about his jiu-jitsu? No. Do we know anything about his wrestling? No. But what I do know is he sleeps fools with elbows in a tie clinch, which I'm all about.
The crack from that elbow was loud.
Dude, it was super loud. And it was crazy when you watch the fight. Did not have to adjust any position because he's so fucking tall. Mm-hmm. What, he's 6'4", 6'3"?
6'6".
6'6".
Yeah.
6'6". Are you kidding me? That's dumb. Didn't even have to move. Tie clinch, elbow, just straight across. Just fuck. Mm-hmm. Beautiful. I feel bad for Roundtree. I mean, he's on. At one point, he had one of the best mustaches in the game. But dude, he got fucking. I'm sorry. Bye. I found a new fucking friend. Just straight up. Yeah. God damn, that was a good fucking knockout. Do you think they're gonna give him the push? I mean, obviously they liked what they saw in the Contender Series, and they put him in there right away, and he delivered on the fucking. He delivered no problem.
Well, this is the same thing we said about Khalil and Gokhan. Like, there's a line, like the Patrick Cummins kind of line. I mean, even more so, like maybe like who else? Like,
I don't know, man.
Just look at the rank. Like, once you hit the rankings.
Well, rankings are another story, but yeah, you hit those rankings.
Well, there's only like 25 light heavyweight fighters.
Actually, let me retract my fucking statement real quick. Fuck it. Let's throw him in there with Uriah Hall. Uriah Hall's never going to shoot for a fucking takedown.
No, Uriah Hall's 185er.
Yeah, wasn't this fight at 185?
6'6".
This fight was at 185. It had to have been. Yeah, Khalil Roundtree's at 185, isn't he?
No, you're crazy.
Was it 205?
Yeah.
Oh, 205?
6'6".
205? Bro, there's so many opportunities for him if he's at 205. Nikita Krylov doesn't wrestle. Throw him in there with him. Tyson Pedro, he's a fucking wash-up. Throw him in there with him. Mauricio Shogun Hua, he's 1,000 years old. He's actually 30.
I was going to say, like, after that, so, like, the Corey Andersons are going to wrestle fuck him.
Yeah. Corey Anderson will wrestle fuck him. OSP, perfect matchup. Misha Serkinov, disregard. Don't use that one. Glover Teixeira, don't use that. Dominic Reyes. That would be a good fucking...
No, they're making a push for Dominic, right?
Oh, for sure. Listen, there's a lot of good opportunity. I thought this was at 185. I thought this was going to be a tough ride. Bro, it's wide open at 205. Dude, he could get one more fight and then go for the belt. Fuck it. We need people in there. We need some fucking characters. Give me a Brazilian, a 6'8" Brazilian with a mohawk and standing elbow knockouts. I'm all about that fucking shit. Damn. 205. I didn't even realize it was 205.
Dude, he's a huge 205. Probably one of the...
He's
big or bigger than John Jones.
Lusty Gusty size.
Yeah.
Lusty Gusty size. Yeah, John Jones size. Man, that's pretty good. That's awesome. Good. It's good. I'm happy now. I'm going to be more happy now that I found out it's a light heavyweight. And it's funny, too, because I'm looking right at the Wikipedia and to the left, it says light heavyweight. Ricardo Lamas versus Darren Elkins. This made me sad. Just Darren Elkins.
We'll go when you go back and listen to, like, when you listen to the old podcast where you're like, oh, Santiago Ponzinibbio, the next Latin superstar.
Mm-hmm.
That same podcast, probably, I was saying that Darren Elkins can't beat those top guys, and that when he beat Bektic, Mirsad Bektic, it was a 1 out of 10 thing,
bro.
I mean,
he was he was top 3 or 4.
He shouldn't have been there.
It doesn't matter.
Shouldn't have been there,
bro. It does not matter. He got there.
I understand.
Fair and square. He got there. He had one
big win, and then he had a couple of stylistic matchups like Michael Johnson.
Oh my God! Look at you, just fucking just.
What did you see in the fight? What did you see in that fight? Do you think that
you are such a fucking revisionist?
What are you talking
Historical
about?
revisionist.
No, I said this shit a while back.
Oh my God! Listen.
Tell me what you saw that shows him being a top 10 fighter. Besides the fact he could take a punch.
Because he could take the damage, bro. He's the damage. Yeah. Listen, I get it. Darren Elkins, he looked outclassed, but dude, he makes it fucking work so much. Like, he just gets inside, takes it down, grinds out. This is a bad matchup, obviously. Ricardo Lamas.
Yeah, anyone in the top 10.
Well, I want to say anyone, but Ricardo Lamas, he's an intelligent. Number one, he's intelligent. He's a smart fighter. Number one. Number two, he has wrestling ability. And number three, he has enough striking. He's got a good power in his hands, decent power. He's known to knock people out. But the leg kicks were a huge factor in this fight. Big time. Darren Elkins looked a little slow. He was following Ricardo Lamas, not cutting off the cage. It was just a bad matchup.
Darren Elkins is always slow.
Yeah, but he grabs a hold of people and then, it's game over, bro. Ricardo Lamas looked good.
So yeah, like he had the decision split over. Don't shake your head. Dennis Bermudez, and he had the Bektik win. That's it.
Chaz Skelly, that's a good win. You fucking forget, bro. You don't like Chaz Skelly?
Chaz, bro.
Fucking flying kick to Darce. You forget about that? Come on now. Godofredo Pepe. Mirsad Bektik, Dennis Bermudez, Michael Johnson.
That was it.
Listen to those names.
Michael Johnson is a stylistic matchup.
Oh, now it's a stylistic matchup thing. No, but when he fights a stylistic matchup that doesn't suit him, oh no, that's just him sucking dick. Just fucking terrible, Mike. God damn it. Oh man, listen. I think if you look at the rankings, I think
Ruben has a tendency to love fighters with bad tattoos.
Fucking owner of bad tattoos here. That's possibly why. If you look at the rankings, right? Let's take a look real quick.
Let's look at the rankings.
Let's take a look at the rankings. Let's see where. Oh my God. Okay, they dropped him down all the way to 15.
This is where he should be, bro.
Mike, God damn it! Hold on 1 second. Let's take a look at the rankings. Okay. He could beat Yair Rodriguez.
Yeah, I'm glad how you skipped over Zabit. He ain't touched Zabit. Don't even look at that name.
Let's be real here, man. He can beat Yair Rodriguez.
Maybe.
He's at 12. Maybe. I think he can. He grabs a hold of him and gives him the Frankie Edgar treatment. Chan Sung Jung.
That's it right there.
You think he'd be Chan? Yeah, that's pretty a little bit too dynamic.
Volkanovski is well-rounded. Emmett's well-rounded.
He already beat Mirsad Bektik.
I was going to say, Bektik beats him 9 out of 10 times.
But he didn't beat him the one time it counted. Cub Swanson, dude.
That's out of all of the top 10, that's his best matchup.
He could be Jeremy Stevens.
He lost to already.
Like 15 years ago. That doesn't even count. Dude, he can beat Brian Ortega. What are you talking about? Just get starts.
Ruben, you see my point now. Like,
yes.
Okay, Yair and maybe Cub.
He's going to float around 10 to 15. Like, he's going to be there for a while.
Yeah.
I think so. He's going to be one of those guys that's going to be
He's Jim Miller.
Yeah. A Jim Miller, a George Masvidal.
Jim Miller's got better offense and more skills, but he can't take a punch like the damage.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I think that's a good way of putting it. I was gonna say George Masvidal, but George Masvidal is way better than that. He's like a Jim Miller. He is like
less skill and more
like a Uriah Hall.
More heart.
Like a Uriah Hall, kind of like good. You know what he's good at, but he's not good at anything else. He's like an Elias Teodoro. They're the same fucking person.
No, they aren't.
They're the same person.
No, they are. Like that. Now you're okay. All my talk about Elkins was logical.
Logical.
Elias Theodora never fucking mixes it up. Darren Elkins goes there face first and fights.
They're the same.
Elias Theodora dances in the back with his little ponytail or whatever hair concoction he has, and he throws flippy kicks to get points. Like they're the two opposite fighters. One goes face first, the other doesn't go face first.
Listen, I wasn't referring to their style of fighting. What I was referring to is their their limitations and their the reach, how far they'll be able to get with their skills is what I was referring to.
Well, I thought Jim Miller was a good.
I guess you're right.
Good comparison, but you had
Santiago Ponzinibbio and Neil Magny put on a hell of a show.
Jump to this fight. That's all you want to do.
The Pawns. Santiago Ricardo Alberto Ponzinibbio Jimenez Gutierrez.
We all know it ain't a Pawns fight if there's no eye damage given.
Hey, no eye pokes at all this time.
No. Like every time something happened, like
listen, why you
Jimmy
gotta
Smith had to be like, okay, I got from the back that was not an eye poke.
just for clarification, it was not an eye poke. Yes. But dude,
how are those jabs? Did he have some kind of like something? Is not like how are those jabs? Like Magny was like, oh my eye every time he jabbed him.
He said afterwards in like a post fight.
I don't believe it.
I don't know
what Magny was saying was he poked him in the eye.
Magny did not say that. Magny said he had a lot of power and that every single shot, whether it was a jab, a hook, or a cross, hurt him. And that he was seeing white. Dude, he got fucking hit. And he got hit a lot. He got hit to the eye with the jabs. He got hit with the right cross. He got fucking rocked. The leg kicks. Santiago Ponzinibbio, like I called it. Fucking, dude, the real deal. He's the real deal. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong now.
Woodley is going to flatline him.
Oh, my God.
Boy, he's not going to get to Woodley.
What? Wow.
Usman would crush his ass.
Usman, dude.
Usman.
First of all, Kamaru Usman can't do shit, okay? You know what he can do? Is wrestle. That's what he can do. You know what Santiago Ponzinibbio can do?
Not wrestle.
Submit you. He can fucking wrestle you. He can throw kicks to you. He can throw punches. He's got everything. Does he? He does. And
I think I heard the commentator say.
And he can speak 3 languages.
I thought I heard him.
3 languages.
I thought I heard Jimmy Smith say he was a black belt. I totally did not believe it.
Portuguese.
I did not believe any black belt talk.
And it's not even fucking regular Spanish. It's fancy Argentinian Spanish. Bro, Latin American superstar.
Is that like normal rice, but like Spanish rice? Is it like a little bit different or something?
It's like it's not like regular Coke. It's like cherry Coke with vanilla. Oh. You know what I'm saying? It's got the double whammy. Dude, he looked good, man. Like regardless of whatever hatred you have for him deep down inside your heart, because you don't like people from Latin America.
But I just seem to hate everybody that you like for some reason. Like that's what it turns out to happen. Like,
dude, he looked good. He looked amazing. Like he looked like he's a fucking world beater, right? Neil Magny makes everyone look bad. Nobody looks good.
Can we not forget that I know you're not a ball sport person, but this was actually home field advantage here.
Not a thing. In fighting, it's not a thing.
Yes, it is.
In fighting, it's not a thing.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Have you ever seen a card in Brazil? Have you ever seen a Brazilian fighter lose a decision?
Bro. Yes. Verdun versus fucking Stipe Miocic.
Stipe just knocked him out.
Yeah.
I'm saying a decision.
This wasn't a decision.
I'm just saying there's home field advantage, damn it.
Terrible. Oh man, dude, really though, he looked really good out there. I was impressed. I loved it. I knew this was gonna happen. I called it. I didn't know it was gonna be a 4th round knockout, but I knew there was gonna be a finish in there. He looked good. Props to fucking Neil Magny. He withstood all that damage. Do I think the stoppage was late? Absolutely not. As far as like the referee coming in and saving him or the corner saving him, I think it was fair. He ended up coming up. He wanted to continue fighting. If he would have laid on the ground, then maybe people can start complaining on that shit.
See, so when I sold all my Tyson Pedro stock, I also dumped all my fucking Neil Magny stock because this was like the Amanda Nunes Raquel Pennington fight.
Kind of.
Where it's like the dude, like he's getting hit, but it's not like Roy McDonald where his nose is bleeding and he just looks like a different person. He's just getting hit. It's just that Neil Magny showed nothing that in the fight that, he might win this fight. Like, nothing he did. Nothing, like, everything he did was just weak.
I think we know he doesn't have knockout power. We both know that. But he's an outside, peppering you with shots and wear you down. Kind of almost like a Nick Diaz, but more distance.
Also, let's remember, okay, Carlos Condit, he took down.
Yeah.
Hector Lombard, he took down. Those are probably 2 best wins. Where was that in this fight?
Oh, no. I don't think he took down Hector Lombard.
Yes,
I think
or at least he got on top of him.
Hector Lombard dropped him and then tried to finish him and then could not. Got trapped in a triangle and then get 8 shots nonstop until the end of the match.
I'm almost positive Neil Magny ended up on top of Hector Lombard, finished him on top.
Mounted triangle.
He's on top.
We're gonna watch the fight after this. We're gonna watch.
But did he not take down Carlos Condit?
Yeah, he did.
Why can't he at least go for
because Ponzinibbio is a fucking genius. The Ponzi scheme is a genius. All right. He attacked the legs. He took out the calf. He took a page out of Lorenz Larkin's book.
Exactly. Like what is when Neil already has this? I'm going to try to counterpuncher kind of thing with Lorenz Larkin. Lorenz Larkin just took his legs out.
Mm-hmm.
He tried the same game plan. Didn't go for a takedown. Just got his legs kicked.
Man, all this hate for Neil Magny. Hey,
that's what I'm saying. Sold all my fucking Magny stock. Never use I don't know Gazelle name ever again. It's over.
Oh, man. Dude, that's great.
Never use that.
If you look at Neil Magny's record, though, it is so fucking impressive. Like, he's got... Let's see, since 2014, all right, because that's when he went on a little bit of a rule. 2014, okay, he's got 1 loss to Damian Maia, legit. 1 loss to Lorenzo Larkin, super legit.
Mm-hmm.
1 loss to RDA, and then Santiago Ponzinibbio. He beats everyone else.
Okay, Maia, sort of quickly.
Yeah, jiu-jitsu specialist.
The next one was
TKO, Lorenz Larkin.
The next one, but all of those losses, he looked fucking terrible. I don't think grab a fighter that has 4 losses that are that bad. Remember, RDA just quickly took him down, got on top of him, submitted him. Damian Maia quickly got on top of him, submitted him. Lorenz Larkin just kicked his legs out and finished him the first round.
There's a ceiling, bro.
Actually, hold up. The loss that was actually the closest was the Ponzinibbio fight.
That was
actually probably I'm not putting down Ponzinibbio, but if you all 3 of those losses were first
10-8 rounds. All of those rounds were 10-8, 10-7 rounds.
But Damian Maia beat him in like a minute. RDA beat him like in a minute, and Lorenz Larkin beat him like in 2 minutes. So I'm not hold on that. I'm not saying that anything about Ponzinibbio. I'm saying I'm fucking done with Magny.
Neil Magny's not as good as we thought he was.
I'm fucking done with Magny. Yes.
Oh, man. Listen, point is, by 2019, not only will it be the year of the Yaya, it'll also be a year of the Pons.
You did not add on fucking Ponzinibbio to the year of the Yaya. You are diluting the year of the Yaya right now.
I'm calling it. Listen, Yaya's going to make some fucking... Wait, no, there's no more flyweight division. No, he's 135. We're good. The year of the Yaya's still good. Okay? Yeah, right? Woo! Fucking saved myself right there. We're going to have the year of Yaya, and then Ponzinibbio needs to come in. Santiago Ponzinibbio needs to fight. I would have said Robbie Lawler.
That's the fight.
But
that's the fight to make.
Ben Askren's fighting him. It's too late. It is what it is.
GSP needs to jump in, fight Ben Askren. Robbie Lawler needs to fight.
That would be fantastic. But it's not.
On the same card.
What we will see is Ponzinibbio fighting RDA. That is the matchup to make right there. RDA, still a good contender.
What happens if RDA loses Usman?
Oh, he's fighting Usman. Oh, see, I already forgot about
it. See, both those guys that would crush fucking Ponzi.
Stop it.
Yes.
You think RDA will beat Ponzinibbio?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. What's wrong with you? I don't even know what to think with. I'm done with you. Magny versus Ponzinibbio, excellent fucking fight. If you haven't seen it, if you DVR'd it, make sure you go watch it. The whole event was pretty good from top to bottom. The main card was stellar, and there was a lot of good fights on the undercard too. At least watch the finishes.
Hector Aldana.
Aldana. Watch the Johnny Walker. Dude, just go watch it.
Good fights.
Just go watch it. This weekend, though, we've got a little bit of a predicament. We've got 2 interesting cards, and I can't make up my mind which one is more interesting than the other. right? And I'm saying interesting, like in air quotes, if you're listening here. Chuck Liddell versus Tito Ortiz, number 3, which is interesting for all the wrong reasons. And then we've also got Blades versus Ngannou 2 in China at 4 a.m. Something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know what to think of these cards. Like, let's just kind of run through these names really fucking quick, okay?
Are you going to try to pronounce them?
Yes. I know one right off the bat. Luis Smolka.
You jumped ahead real far.
Holy shit. Someone to Jerry.
That's the second easiest one because it's the same name twice.
Why does he have two of the same? Kevin Holland, John Phillips, Liu Ping Yan, Martin Day, Yan Xiao Zhan Nan.
You want to do this so you can say Song Yadong. You're just trying to get to Song Yadong.
Suri Kondo, Zhang Weili, Jessica Aguilar, Hu Yaozong, Rashad Coulter, Wu Yanan, Laurie Mueller, Kenan Song versus Alex Morono, Li Jiangli, the Leech,
we all know the Leech.
David Zawada, Song Yadong versus Vince Morales, Alistair Overeem, Sergey Pavlovich, Francis Ngannou, and Curtis Blades. Man, there are a lot of names that have a lot of fucking consonants, not a lot of fucking syllables. Rough card there. Some names sprinkled in there. Alex Morono's pretty tough. Jessica Aguilar was good.
Yeah. The Leech is not bad.
The Leech is
decent.
Very entertaining. Might gouge your eyes out. Song Yadong loves to scrap. Overeem
could get crushed by this fucking crazy Russian dude.
Or not. Maybe he could crush him. Who knows now with the Overeem, right?
Yeah,
it's all up in the air.
This dude comes forward swinging bombs.
All right, I'm going to definitely watch that. And then Francis Ngannou versus Curtis Blades.
Yeah.
Now let's go to the Chuck Liddell and Tito Ortiz side of things. And I'm going to read off, let's take a look over here.
You probably know more names on...
All right, let's take a look. First of all, they're starting off with amateur bouts. They've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 amateur bouts going on in there.
Damn.
Yeah, right? Then they've got some swing bouts. Weston Wilson, Mike Segura, Craig Wilkerson, Joshua Jones, Dave Terrell. What the fuck? Is that really Dave Terrell? Really quick, though. If it's old school Dave Terrell, that's fucking huge. That's like a legit... circa 2003 MMA fighter that fought in the UFC that was like had a lot of hype behind him. Johnny Cisneros, Kendall Grove versus Andre Walker.
Kendall Grove, like the Kendall Grove?
The Kendall Grove. Jose Huerta.
Versus the Johnny Walker? No.
Now, Andre Walker, which I'm really confused because that's the name of one of my really good friends. So I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's not the same guy. But it's interesting. Anyway, Jose Huerta versus Fernie Garcia. Albert Morales versus Clever Luciano. Jay Silva, Oscar Cota.
Is he really fighting?
They have him listed on here. I don't think he's on there anymore.
Where's he going to?
This was a month ago. So I don't think he's on there anymore. I think they pulled him. Jay Silva versus Oscar Cota. Darren Jay Silva, former Bellator fighter, former UFC fighter, former CSW fighter. Darren Wynn, Tom Lawler. Walel Watson, Ricardo Palacios. Gleason Tebow, Efren Escordo, Kenneth Berg, George Gonzalez, Chuck Liddell, Tito Ortiz.
Tebow's fighting?
Yeah. So.
Has he got cut from the UFC?
Yeah, he did. He did. Longest reigning fucking fighter in the UFC got cut. Now, with everything
Dude, that card ain't bad. Like
everything being thrown out there, what are your thoughts on which card is better?
Oh, obviously the UFC card.
You think so?
Yeah.
You think
Dude,
so?
like, have you seen Truck's training videos?
It is pretty bad.
Is he saying, like, Tito keeps trying to, like, say that he's sandbagging, but man, like...
It's bad. It's bad. I was talking to one of my buddies.
You can't fake your, like, no... Like, his hand, like, his upper body looks fine. But there's no foot movement. Like, he's not, he's not even moving his feet when he's throwing punches.
Time out. I just found the most updated card, which was...
Kleber's fighting?
24th of November. Kleber's not fighting on that card. But Tom Galicchio versus Jason Manley. Now, those of you who don't know who Jason Manley is, bad motherfucker as far as jiu-jitsu goes. Trainer to the stars when it comes to jiu-jitsu. legit, super legit. Former Nick Diaz training partner. So that's actually a pretty good fight. He's probably gonna smoke Tom Galicchio. Man, I'm really interested about Dave Terrell. I wonder if it's the same one. I don't think it's the same one, but I wonder if it is. But yeah, Chuck Liddell looked like shit.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, I was talking to one of my friends from back California. Not like a huge MMA guy, but almost is by association because he used to watch a lot with me. And he made a good point. Chuck Liddell never looked great on the pads. Never looked amazing as far as like technique goes. Yeah. But he made shit look good with ferocity, power, and speed. Right? Watching him hit pads at the open workouts, the speed is gone. The pop is gone. All that's left is that fucking same awkwardness and terrible technique. Man, he looked bad. He looked, I mean, he's like, what, 40, 45, 47?
Yeah.
47. He's definitely showing his age. You could definitely see that the mileage is coming in on him. Definitely some Just For Men hair gel going on the mustache and on the fucking mohawk.
The only thing is Tito Ortiz's head is still as big as always it is, and it's just as easy to hit. So
this is true, but I want to say Tito's gotten better since he fought Chuck Liddell. Like, I think he legitimately has gotten better, and I think.
Well, considering that you think that Chael Sonnen is the best fighter on earth, last fight he just beat Chael. So
well, let's think about it. Like, think about like the.
Yes, I think Chael would beat Chuck right now.
I think for sure. Yeah. I think, man, it's not good. It's not good.
It's not good.
It's not good. Yeah. I'm worried about Chuck Liddell. Like, I don't think he's gonna get terribly hurt, but I want to say he's gonna get rocked. I think he's gonna get clipped, not finished, but I think he'll get clipped, and then maybe Tito gets a TKO.
He'll finish him on the ground.
Ground and pound, maybe a submission, a guillotine, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it's definitely possible. I don't know, man. These cards are pretty interest-wise, they're both pretty even for me. Like, there's enough newcomers or names that I don't fully recognize on the UFC card, and there's enough names that I do recognize on the Chuck and Tito card where I'm like swinging. Depending on how the wind blows is what I'm going to be more interested in. And tell you what, for $20, I'd probably pay to watch it, man. Not gonna lie. I got some extra dollars in my PayPal. I got some extra dollars in my Venmo account that I'm not using. They're just sitting there.
Just sitting
there, dude. I think I might do it. I think I might regret it. I think I probably will regret it. But I think I might do it. I don't know.
I was surprised they had that. They had Gleison Tibel
versus Efren Escurdo.
Yeah, they had some good names on
That's a decent matchup. Jay Silva, I know Jay Silva personally. I coached him a little bit with some jiu-jitsu. He's fighting Oscar Cota. Man, Tom Lawler, pro wrestler, cut by the UFC maybe like 2 months ago. Fighting Darren Ware. Darren Wynn. I don't know what the fuck that is. I don't know, man. I don't know. So you agree Tito's gonna win that one though?
Oh yeah. I mean, I think it's like -200.
Wow.
300. I think it's a lot more than that.
Crazy. Now let's touch on the fight card in China on Fight Pass exclusively. Blades versus Ngannou. I don't think we really need to talk about anything aside from the one match that actually matters. Li Jingliang, the Leech, making his return to China. No, just kidding. Ngannou versus Curtis Blades. Who you got, man? I feel like there's a.
I think it's pretty easy, Blades.
Man, Blades has been looking
because
great.
The thing about Blades is that he did lose obviously off to Ngannou.
Yep.
But in the fight, he took his power.
Yeah.
He didn't get knocked out. He just got cut. If you've seen all of his fights when he fought Hunt, he'll get hit, and he doesn't shell up and do dumb kind of like heavyweight kind of things.
He'll roll a little bit, then
he'll go for a takedown. He'll grab a takedown. I think the same thing's going to happen. Like, he might get hit. Ngannou will overextend. He'll take him down.
Yeah. Especially now that we've seen what his Ngannou's ability on the mat is. Yeah. He can get up, But if you've got a decent takedown, a good strategy, you can take him down over and over again. He will get tired. But goddamn, if you look at Curtis Blades' record, it's impressive, dude. He is basically 11-1. He's got one no contest because of some weed. But he's 11-1. And then that one loss is doing Ngannou. That's a doctor's stoppage.
Yeah.
That could have, I mean, realistically, if it would have gone for the other round, I mean, you could have had maybe a comeback with some takedowns and some control and maybe a finish. Who knows? Who knows? So this is going to be an interesting matchup. And Ngannou on a little bit of a downturn, maybe. Not necessarily like career ending because he's like super young. I think he's like 24 or something like that, right? Dude, he is.
No.
He's young.
Dude.
Okay, not 24.
Yeah. Not only that,
32.
Yeah, I was gonna say not only that, like.
But he's got no mileage.
I was gonna say not only that, dude. Where the fuck's his birth certificate? Where the fuck says he's 32?
Oh shit, he's 32, but he's got no mileage on him.
Yeah.
No mileage. But still, with the way his career is going.
He did like work like in a coal mine or some bullshit like that, didn't he?
Yeah, he used to do
like,
trenches.
He's got some like different kind of mileage.
No, it's the mileage that builds the fucking stupid amount of muscle that he has on him.
No.
Not like breathing in black lung type shit.
But I did show you that picture of him that I was making the joke that like before he started fighting he didn't look like Neil Magny, but he did.
Did he?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
Yeah, there's a picture of him.
Oh,
like,
I gotta find that shit.
He's like Neil Magny size.
Oh my god. He said in his last fight against Derek Lewis that he was legitimately scared, or that he still had fear that was instilled into him by Stipe Miocic. Do you think he's over it? Do you think it's been enough time? Do you think he's ready and he's gonna be out there and he's gonna be able to pull the trigger like he used to and just fucking send people?
Maybe he's just in the stage that he needs to talk about it to get it out. Like
maybe
it's still going on and he just needs to talk about it.
Well, he did talk about it to the pub. That's the one thing that like you got to respect about the guy. When have you ever heard anyone say that I was still scared or I had fear?
But also at the same time, like, and what fights do people like? Nobody's saying that in a Robbie Lawler fight. People actually said that after his fight, like, oh, he looked scared. He didn't throw a punch.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like he just came out and everybody's like, oh, shocked that he said that. He just said what everybody else fucking thought.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I don't know, man. It's going to be interesting. To be honest, I don't even know what the odds at. Assume they probably have.
He's a big underdog.
Yeah. I think it's probably going to be close, to be honest. I think he's going to come in prepared. I haven't seen anything from him in the media. No interviews, no training footage, nothing. We know what the problem was. I guarantee you people are going to be working with him on that. And I have a feeling that he made some improvements. I think it's going to be close. I don't know who's going to win, to be honest. Don't know. Anything else on this card that you want to touch on? Or on the Golden Boy card?
The Overeem fight, I mean, I think he could win, but if you look at some of the highlights of this Pavlov dude, he comes in swinging. And we'll see how Overeem deals with it, you know.
Dude, he's got Overeem 61 MMA fights.
Yeah.
That's fucking insane. 43 wins, 17 losses.
I mean, we've all looked at how many knockout losses he has. Like, he's something.
Dude, it's insane. I wish that he could become Ubereem again.
Yeah.
That's my dream. All right. I think that's it for the fights that are coming up this weekend. One more thing to talk about.
Just real quick, I'm looking. I think. Do you know for a fact? Is it Saturday morning?
What?
Or Sunday morning?
That's a good question. Well,
it seems like it's Saturday, so like Friday.
November 25th, 2018, which is.
Well, they call it the 25th, but that's Sunday.
Yeah, so it's.
But I think that's in China. It's the 25th.
I don't know, man.
And then it's playing Saturday morning.
Why have you got to make these confusing?
But it's to the 24th and Sunday. Or, I mean, 24th. It's the 25th in China, but we'll be watching it on the 24th, Saturday morning, I think.
Let's take a look over here. The Fight Pass. Saturday, November 24th, 6:30 a.m. is the main card.
6:30 a.m.?
Mm-hmm. That's not that bad.
That's not bad. You sure?
UFC Fight Night, Blades vs. Ngannou 2. Saturday, November 24th, 2018, 6:30 a.m. Eastern. I'm on the Fight Pass. Dude, I love the little characters they've got on there.
So I could probably still to the gym and probably be a little bit late.
I could bring my laptop. We could just watch the fucking main event there.
Do it.
Okay, we'll do it.
Yeah.
There you go. Problem solved. We'll show up at 9 o'clock.
I might be a little bit sleepy.
Don't be a little bitch. Don't be a little bitch.
Be
You're not training tomorrow or fucking the day after.
Tryptophan. And the turkey.
Shut up. Stop it. That's 2 days. Anyway, anything else as far as the card goes aside from Alistair Overeem possibly dying right in front of our eyes?
Yeah, I think his head might explode.
Yeah. Another big announcement, kind of big in the Jiu-Jitsu world / MMA world. Verdum versus Gordon Ryan, a Jiu-Jitsu wizard, in a combat Jiu-Jitsu match. I believe it's a 4-man tournament, right? I think it's
like a
4-man tournament or something like that. But yeah, combat Jiu-Jitsu. Very interesting because I haven't seen Verdum deal with a leg lock expert, like with something like the ability that Gordon Ryan has, and Gordon Ryan has proved that he's got a lot more aside from just the leg attacks with the jiu-jitsu. It should be an interesting matchup. Yeah, it's actually pretty exciting.
So hold up now, wait. I just thought of this, and it might just be a very ignorant thing and stupid thing to say, but didn't he have the whole hepatitis C thing? So isn't that only like blood, and now there's a possibility of blood? I don't think you transfer it with
They're doing it in Mexico. Do you think there's a commission of it? Let's be real.
Fuck yeah.
Let's be real. Yeah, but the whole hepatitis C thing, I guess that has to do with like he was born with it or something of the sort, but it's cured. I don't know, man. I'm not a doctor. I don't know how that shit works.
Okay.
I'm not
the one that's gonna be grappling him, so I just want to see it.
Shout out to BJJ Supply for the fucking black belt beanie that they sent me because they're cool. Love you guys. Anything else?
No.
That's enough for Mike.
No.
For Mike, this is Ruben. This is Street Grappler 2, guys. We are out of here.
Have a good Thanksgiving.
Have a fucking fantastic Thanksgiving and good night. Good night.